Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon. This way, you'll stay updated with our daily insights designed to help you navigate the world of finance. Today, we've got something super exciting for you. 12 personal finance rules they never taught you in school. Master your money like a pro. But hold on, it gets even better. Stick around until the end to get 2 amazing bonuses, 12 key takeaways, and 12 exercises of these essential finance rules. Let's jump right in. Top 12 personal finance rules you won't learn in school. What did you learn about personal finance in college? Credit, investing, money management? Or did you only take the courses that were mandatory for you to graduate? Well, for most people, these classes were more or less pointless, just like calculus, astronomy, and anthropology. The longer I've been out of college, the more disappointed I am about how much information was not included throughout my studies. The world often tells us that all we need is an education and a job, and everything will fall into place. However, it's not that simple. To truly succeed, you need a deep understanding of personal finance, something schools rarely teach. Personal finance is the foundation of all success stories. To help you avoid the pitfalls of learning through mistakes, our team of experts has compiled a list of the 12 most crucial rules everyone should follow to stay ahead financially. So, grab a pen and paper, because here are 12 essential personal finance rules you won't learn in school. Let's get started. 1. Buying your first home. You have probably heard of the popular statement, if you want to buy a home, you have to save up to 20% of the value for down payment. If you don't, you will be forced to pay private mortgage insurance, which could really dent your account. What you won't learn in school is that while higher mortgage payments may be painful, the financial trade-off between paying more money now and waiting to save up the 20% deposit could be worthwhile. When we look at macroeconomic factors in the U.S. over the past decade, the appreciation rate of real estate has really gone up, but the wage levels have remained stagnant. So it makes it unrealistic to start saving up 20% of the home value, as it will only increase drastically over the years. The rule behind this is, if you have the capacity to save the money within at least 5 years comfortably, then go for it. But if it will take you longer, you'll be chasing a moving target as the prices increase. 2. Save, 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 save. In school, they might tell you to save at least 15% of your income. But let's be honest, that's not enough for a comfortable retirement unless you're earning millions. For most of us with a regular paycheck, aiming to save 35–50% of your income is more realistic. While 15% is a good starting point to build your savings habit, increasing that percentage is crucial. To save more, cut down on unnecessary expenses. For example, instead of buying a coffee every morning, put that money into a savings account with a higher interest rate. 3. Emergency fund. You probably didn't learn about emergency funds in school, but that's what we're here for. Recent statistics reveal that up to 35% of Americans can't cover a $500 emergency expense. This alarming fact highlights how often the importance of an emergency fund is overlooked. Imagine if you lost your job today. Would you have enough savings to cover your expenses? The golden rule is to have enough money saved to cover 6 months of living expenses. If possible, aim to save even more for added security. 4. Budgeting basics. Budgeting is quite important in life, yet you won't hear anything about it in school. Sadly, not understanding the basics of budgeting while in school can leave you disadvantaged right after graduating, especially once you move out. Not having knowledge of how to manage bills and create the distinction between wants and needs can lead to one hardship after the other. Everyone needs to know how to plan a lifestyle that is financed by earned income. This includes understanding how to plan for all bills, but still ensuring there's enough left for necessities such as groceries and savings. But, let's face it, as much as budgeting is important, no one really likes tracking every single penny they use. What you can do instead is what we refer to as tactical budgeting. This involves creating budgets and plans over a long period of time. For example, you can identify what you need every month and create a budget with the needs, wants, and respective costs over the next 6 months. From the plan created, you can then separate the amounts into different accounts to ensure you don't spend beyond your budget. Then occasionally, you can refer to your list to stay on track. And 5. Compound interest. The power of compound interest is possibly the best kept secret. The one thing every young people have as an advantage over everyone else is time. While they may not achieve their financial goals instantly, they have an upper hand when it comes to investing. All they need to do is tap into the powers of compound interest. By setting aside small chunks of money in a high-interest account, young people can amass great wealth that will compound over and over again through the years. To show you just how important compound interest is, here's a great example. If someone gave you 2 options, the first choice, a $3,000, and the second, a penny that doubles up in value every other day. Most people would choose the first choice, right? You probably did too. But if you do the math, the second choice would be worth $10 million after 30 days only. If that's not enough to convince you to start taking advantage of this incredible opportunity to grow your wealth, then I don't know what will. 6. Secrets of credit. Most young people, right after getting their first credit cards, end up maxing them out. They then end up with a life full of debt, where they are forced to pay up huge chunks of interest rates. And in some cases, this results in late payments that could adversely affect them. What most people don't know is the importance of credit scores and maintaining a great credit history. But they would probably be aware of the secrets in schools paid more attention to training them on this life skill. Here's what you need to know. Your credit score is one of the most important parts of your financial health, and it generally determines your financial position as an adult. With a proper score, it's a lot easier to purchase a house, get a car, get a business loan, and makes it much easier to achieve other milestones in the future. We can no longer ignore the importance of credit. Everyone needs to know how to build credit and have a proper score all the time. Here are a few pointers on how to achieve this. 1. Get a credit card. Most people think getting a credit card is a mistake, but it is actually quite important in building your credit score. Let me give you a good example. So I have a friend called Kevin. Just like some people, he avoided getting a credit card for most of his young years after graduating from school. Doesn't sound like a big problem, right? But when he started looking for a home to buy and a car, he couldn't get any loan approved because his credit statement hadn't been established. Here's how it works. When you get a credit card and use it, financial institutions record all your transactions and interest payments. Based on your efficiency, they will assign a score to your name. Now, when you go looking for a loan, that score will determine the loan amount you can receive and the interest rate. 2. Always pay your debt in time. There's no other way around this. If money is due today, make sure you pay it today. 7. Rules of insurance. If there's anyone who is depending on you financially, then you need to get life insurance. This could be your child, spouse, or parent. It is better to get a term policy rather than a life one, as you get coverage whenever the need arises. However, if no one depends on you financially, end the policy to save on money. In addition to life insurance, get insurance for other aspects and assets you own. This includes your car, home, expensive assets, and health. You can also get umbrella insurance, which covers different policies and guarantees a discount if obtained from one insurer. Take your time to get different rates and the features available before choosing a company to insure with. 8. Rules of taxes. Taxes are such a broad topic that is hardly ever discussed in school. It is important to understand how they work if you want to be on the right side of the law. Before you get your first paycheck or make any sales from your business, learn how to calculate the tax rate and find out how much money you will be left with. This will help you to determine whether a job offer will meet your financial needs and what the appropriate pricing strategy for your products or services will be. Luckily, there are plenty of online calculators that will do the dirty work for you. They will show you the gross pay, the amount payable in tax, and the amount left in your account, also known as the take-home pay. For example, a salary of $35,000 a year in Manhattan, New York will leave you with about $26,399 after tax deductions. Also, pay attention to the marginal tax rate that affects your raise. For example, a raise of $35,000 to $41,000 a year won't give you an extra $500 a month, but $345. Make a habit of preparing your tax returns yourself. There is a lot of misinformation and bad advice out there. Be careful. 9. Guard your health. A hospital visit for an injury like a fractured knee can cost thousands of dollars without insurance. If you're finding it hard to meet your monthly health premiums, then what will happen if you end up in the emergency room? You may end up having to borrow money to pay for your medical bills, burdening other people who had plans with their money. Doesn't sound fair, right? If you don't have a medical cover, get one ASAP. Also, taking care of your health can end up saving you a lot of money. 10. College debt isn't 100% necessary. Contrary to what everyone believes that student loans go hand in hand with a college degree, you actually don't need to get one to achieve the latter. 85% of new graduates complain of the heavy school debts and the chunk of money that goes to paying it off immediately they start working. It's not always a must you get these loans to pursue your degree. Some institutions, like the Davidson College in Charlotte, help students so they don't end up in debts. Other schools offer great education at a fraction of the private school's tuition fee. You could also attend school part-time, work as you study, enroll in a more affordable school, graduate fast, or begin your journey in a community college. But we're not saying debt-free schooling should be everyone's goal. In some cases, it might be worth it. If you're set to launch in a very high-paying career path, then a few thousands of dollars shouldn't get in the way. However, don't establish this debt as the main factor of existing as a college student. There are so many other ways of achieving your career goals. 11. Invest in your financial education. While formal education may gloss over practical finance, investing in your financial literacy can yield significant returns. This means going beyond basic savings and budgeting. Deepen your understanding of investments, real estate markets, and retirement planning. Subscribe to financial newsletters, listen to podcasts, and attend workshops. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions that can capitalize on economic opportunities and navigate downturns. 12. Utilize financial technology to your advantage. Technology has revolutionized how we manage money. From budgeting apps that connect directly to your bank accounts, to investment platforms that allow beginners to start with small amounts, there's a tool for every financial need. Utilize these tools to track your spending, save money, and invest with more precision. Embrace the convenience and control that financial technology offers to optimize your financial health. Bonus 1. Here are the 12 key takeaways from the video. 1. Home buying realities. The traditional advice of saving a 20% down payment for home buying might not be feasible for everyone due to rising home prices and stagnant wages. Evaluate your ability to save and consider if entering the market sooner might be more beneficial. 2. Enhance saving strategies. Saving just 15% of your income is not sufficient for a comfortable retirement. Aim to save between 35 to 50% of your income by minimizing unnecessary expenditures and prioritizing savings. 3. Importance of an emergency fund. A significant portion of Americans are not prepared for a $500 emergency. It's essential to build an emergency fund that covers at least 6 months of expenses to provide a financial safety net. 4. Budgeting basics. Effective. Budgeting involves distinguishing between needs and wants and tracking every expenditure. Employ a practical approach to budgeting to manage finances better without feeling overwhelmed. 5. Compound interest. The power of compound interest represents a crucial wealth-building tool, particularly for young people. Investing small amounts early can grow significantly over time due to the compounding effects. 6. Credit management. Understanding and managing credit effectively is critical. Use credit cards wisely to build a positive credit history, which is crucial for future financial opportunities like buying a home or car. 7. Insurance necessities. If financially responsible for others, securing life insurance is imperative. Additionally, maintaining health, auto, and home insurance is crucial to protect oneself against unexpected financial burdens. 8. Tax literacy. Gaining a solid understanding of taxes can significantly affect personal finance management. Use tools to calculate net income after taxes and understand how tax rates affect earnings. 9. Healthcare preparedness. Health emergencies can lead to financial ruin if unprepared. Investing in health insurance and maintaining good health can prevent devastating financial impacts. 10. Alternatives to college debt. College debt is not mandatory for higher education. Exploring scholarships, part-time programs, or starting at community colleges can reduce or eliminate the need for student loans. 11. Financial education. Investing time and resources into furthering your financial education can dramatically improve your financial decision-making and opportunities. 12. Leveraging financial technology. Utilize financial technology to enhance budgeting, saving, and investing. Tools like budgeting apps and investment platforms can help manage finances more effectively and conveniently. Bonus 2. Here are 12 exercises on how to implement the takeaways. 1. Home buying realities. Calculate how long it would take you to save for a 20% down payment on a home at current prices. Compare this to the potential benefit of entering the housing market sooner with a smaller down payment. Use online mortgage calculators to see different scenarios and discuss your findings in the comments. 2. Enhance saving strategies. Track your spending for 1 month and categorize expenses into needs and wants. Identify areas where you can cut back and redirect this money towards savings. Aim to increase your savings rate to at least 25% of your income and share your progress. 3. Importance of an emergency fund. Determine your monthly expenses and calculate how much you need to save to build an emergency fund covering 6 months of expenses. Set up a savings plan and automate monthly transfers to a dedicated emergency fund account. Update your progress regularly. 4. Budgeting basics. Create a detailed budget for the next month, distinguishing between needs and wants. Track every expenditure and review your budget weekly. At the end of the month, analyze where you spent the most and where you can make adjustments. Share your budget template and insights. 5. Compound interest. Use a compound interest calculator to see how small monthly investments can grow over time. Start with a small amount, like $50, and calculate its growth over 10, 20, and 30 years. Share the results and discuss the importance of starting to invest early. 6. Credit management. Check your credit score and report from a free credit reporting service. Identify any areas for improvement and create a plan to boost your credit score, such as paying down debt or correcting errors on your report. Share your tips and progress. 7. Insurance necessities. Review your current insurance policies: health, auto, home, and life. Determine if you have adequate coverage and identify any gaps. Research and compare different insurance options and share your findings and recommendations. 8. Tax literacy. Calculate your net income after taxes using an online tax calculator. Identify your tax bracket and understand how it affects your take-home pay. Share strategies to minimize tax liability, such as contributing to retirement accounts or taking advantage of tax credits. 9. Healthcare preparedness. Review your health insurance policy to understand your coverage and out-of-pocket costs. Create a health emergency plan, including setting aside money for potential medical expenses. Share tips on maintaining good health and staying financially prepared. 10. Alternatives to college debt. Research scholarships, grants, and part-time programs available for your field of interest. Calculate the potential savings of attending a community college for the first 2 years compared to a 4-year university. Share your research and personal experiences. 11. Financial education. Commit to reading one personal finance book or taking an online course over the next month. Take notes on key takeaways and discuss how you plan to apply these lessons to your financial life. Share your learning journey and recommendations. 12. Leveraging financial technology. Choose a budgeting app or investment platform and set it up to manage your finances. Track your income, expenses, and investments using the tool for 1 month. Review its effectiveness and share your experiences and tips for using financial technology. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support enables us to continue delivering valuable content like this every day. Let's grow our financial knowledge together.